Hi, I'm Doug, your tech support representative here at Atlantic British. In this video, I'm going to touch base on an item that I get a few calls on. And what happens is most of my customers will call and say, I don't have any heat in my truck, or the AC is not blowing cold air, or my blower motor only works on high speed. And generally the reason for that is the resistor pack that basically controls the blower speed based on the signals you send it from the control unit. So essentially what we have is a part number JGN100010, and this is the resistor for the blower motor. This is what it looks like. This is the side that you'll actually see when you go to replace it. You can tell on the back side, these do create some heat. You've got large cooling fins, and this is what sits inside the plenum, and as the blower motor is operating, it's blowing air over this to help cool it down. So this is in an area that is accessible, a little up in a tight area. Hope you don't mind working in tight spots, but you can get these out relatively easy, and we're going to show you how. Alright, so what we're going to show you is on the passenger side of the vehicle, under the glove box, we've taken the cardboard cover or kick panel out from underneath, and you can see quite clearly up in the corner that white connector, and that connector is what's going to plug into the resistor. It looks like it's in a difficult spot, but we're going to move the glove box out of the way, which is exactly the way it's explained in the topics, which is Land Rover's service manual for this vehicle. Makes it actually quite a bit easier. So we're going to show you how to do that. Alright, so first thing you're going to do, there's a mounting bracket or support bracket for the dashboard. You can see that large black bracket. I've already taken, there's two nuts, 13 millimeter on the bottom and two 10 millimeter head bolts on top. You're just going to simply take those out, and that bracket just slides right out of there. And then underneath the glove box there are 4 bolts, 7 millimeter head. We're going to take those out. And then it's just a matter of, once it's unbolted, you'll see these 2 cutouts, one on each side of the glove box. Once you unbolt it, you're going to lift the glove box out, and the pin that rides in the back of the opening unit is going to come right out through that slot, and the whole glove box is going to simply just come out in my hand. Alright, so we've taken the glove box out. As I showed you, the 2 cutouts for here and here. Now you get a good visible look at them. And it's just a matter of, you're going to take, there's 2 plastic posts that when you lift up on the glove box door, you just put your finger in, you can lift on the post. There's very little tension on it. It comes right out through those slots. So what that does is that opens up accessibility to that resistor very well. And all you need to do is take that one screw out right here, and that's going to come out of that. You'll peel it out from this side, and then basically slip those cooling fins right out from inside the plenum. Then it's just a matter, we'll lower that down so we have easier access to the connector, pull the connector off, and then just reverse the procedure to put it back together. Alright, so we have this down, and you can see on each side of the connector there's these little tabs, and we're just going to pull them away. Get the one side off, we'll come around to the other side. They're kind of stiff, they've been in there a long time. And we pull that off. And you can see basically why this probably burned out. We've had some ice in there, and they've decided to make a nest. If you see this, what I would suggest you do then is drop the blower motor, which is only, right now at this point, it's easy access, and there's 3 screws that you take out, and the blower motor just drops. You want to see if any of this buildup is in the blower, especially if you feel a vibration when you turn the blower motor on when it was working. Or actually when you do go into high position and you get a hard vibration, it's usually because some mouse has decided to build himself a little nest inside. So we're going to take this, throw this away, put the new one in. We'll connect first, put it up in place, put the screw back in. Glove box, we're going to line up the 2 pins, slide them in and down, 4 bolts underneath, put the bottom panel on, basically plug all your connectors back in, and you're done. Alright, so if you got an idea what to do to fix your blower motor, if those are the concerns, if that's the symptoms that you have, just give a call to any of our knowledgeable salesmen at 1-800-533-2210, and thanks for watching.